Hello students, good morning. Myself is Smita Dave. After a long time, we are meeting. I hope all of you are fit and fine. Today, I will teach you about our Earth, which is the third planet from the Sun of our solar system. For class 6. Our lesson number is 5th. Lesson number is 5th and the name of our lesson is The Realms of the Earth. Students, have you seen this globe? This is a miniature form of our Earth. Do you know? Our Earth is a unique as it is the only planet known for so far to have plants and animal life on it. Geologists describe the Earth in terms of system called sphere. They are lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and the fourth one is biosphere, which come into existence with the help of these three spheres. Now, I will start from the first layer, that is lithosphere. Litho means rocks. The word lithosphere means the surface of the earth. We see many landforms on continents, sea floor, as well as on island. Landform means what? We see on land vegetables, fields, forest, mountain, valley, etc. These all are the landform. And ocean form also have some vegetations, animals, and all these things. So we see different form on land as well as on the ocean floor. The solid most upper part of this layer is known as crust. The first solid most upper part of the earth is known as crust. This crust is also divided into two parts. Continental crust, you can see the upper part, and the oceanic crust, that is in dark color and the below the continent. This upper part is known as shield, as you see in the diagram, and the lower part, that is known as sima, that is below the shield. This is also known as continental crust and the oceanic crust. Do you know this upper part is lighter than the lower part? Means the upper part shield is lighter than sima. Now, students, I will tell you something more about continents or the lithosphere, upper part of the earth, lithosphere. This lithosphere covers 29% of the earth. That means 79% is water. Now, a very wonderful thing I want to tell you that this is the equator, and above the equator, the land, the surface is known as northern hemisphere, and the below the equator, the surface, the land is known as southern hemisphere. But you see, the most of the land is above the equator, that is in the northern hemisphere, and only small part, that is this and this, is in the southern hemisphere. So we can say that northern hemisphere have more land, continent part, and southern hemisphere have less land and the continent part. Here water is more and here land is more. Understand? Okay. Now let's see the different continents on the earth's surface. First of all, our Asia is the biggest continent. Connected to the Asia, there is Europe. So both are connected by land only. So the joint name of these two continents is also known as Eurasia. Okay. Now the third continent is North America. The fourth continent is South America. The fifth is Africa. The sixth continent is Australia. And the last but not least is Antarctica, which located in the South Pole and is covered with snow. No human inhabitants is there. Students, now we will start from continent. The first continent is the Asia continent. It is a largest in area and population. Our India also located in Asia continent. Now I have already told you that Asia and Europe is connected with land surface, and the Ural mountain, can you see? The Ural mountain separate Asia from Europe. This is Europe. Now the Caspian Sea lies towards the west of the Asia. Now towards the south we can see that India is located, and the main latitude, that is 0 degree latitude, it is also known as equator, is below the India. That means we can say that our whole Asia continent is above the equator, that is in northern hemisphere. Only few islands lie below the equator. So we can say that our Asia is in the northern hemisphere. Now the another important place, that is Mount Everest. Mount Everest peak, the highest peak of the world, lies in Asia. The Caspian Sea we have already seen. Now the next is river Yangtze and Sikiang is important river of China. They are in the western direction. Now in Russia, the river, the most important lake, not river but lake, it is a lake, Baikal is the biggest lake of the world. It is a fresh water lake of the Russia. So you can say that towards the north it is Russia, towards the south, all islands and Sri Lanka. Towards the west, Caspian Sea and the Ural Mountain and the another Arabian country, and towards east, China. And the next to China, Pacific Ocean lies towards the east, Indian Ocean lies towards the south, then the Mediterranean Sea, yes, this is the Mediterranean Sea, is towards the west, as well as Caspian Sea, and Arctic Ocean that lies in the north of Asia. This is the location of Asia continent. Students, now the second largest continent in size is Africa. Okay. Now, the most important thing about Africa is three main latitudes, that is equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. All these three main latitude passes through this continent. Only this is the continent where three main latitude passes. Now the next thing is also very important, that is 0 degree longitude. 0 degree longitude, that is also known as prime meridian. This prime meridian also passes through the Africa. Now the next thing is Suez Canal. This is our Suez Canal, and this Suez Canal separates Africa from Asia. This is our Asia, this is Africa. So this Suez Canal separates Africa and Asia. The Sahara Desert that locate towards the north means upper part of the Africa. This is the longest, world longest desert located in the Africa, named as Sahara. River Nile. Do you know about the river Nile? It is the longest river. It is a longest river of the world, not only Africa but the world. It originates from the Lake Victoria. It originates from Lake Victoria. It locates on the equator, Uganda country. In this Uganda country, Lake Victoria is there, and from there this river originates and go up to the Mediterranean Sea. How long it is, now you can imagine. So it is a longest river of the world. Now you can see that the Indian Ocean, which is south of India, but now here you can see Indian Ocean is towards the east. Now Northeast Asia is there. Now Northwest Northeast Asia, and Northwest is Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean goes up to the south also, so you can find Atlantic Ocean in south also. So in south, Atlantic Ocean, and towards the northern part, only northern part, not northwest but northern part, Europe is there. So in this way you can come to know about this continent. Students, one very important thing, that is about Mount Kilimanjaro, that is in Africa, and it is located very near to the equator, and this equator portion is very hot. It comes in the torrid zone. But do you know this Kilimanjaro peak is covered with snow? How wonderful this is, that in torrid zone also the mountain peak is covered with snow. The reason behind is due to its height. Its height is 5,895 meter. So this Kilimanjaro peak is covered with snow throughout the year. Now students, the third largest continent in area is North America. Its northern part is covered with Arctic Ocean. The eastern part of this continent, here we see the Atlantic Ocean. Pacific Ocean lies towards the west, and in the south direction we see the South America. It is little bit towards the east of North America. South America located below the North America towards the east direction, southeast direction. In between these two continents, Panama Canal that separate these two continents, North America and the South America. Okay, now the main big river of this continent is Mississippi. Here you see this Mississippi river, and the big mountain, that is a Rocky Mountain of this continent, it stretched from north up to the south of this continent. The bay, Hudson Bay, is very important bay of this continent, and one is Gulf of Mexico that lies towards the south of this continent. There is little difference between bay and Gulf, but both are similar also. This bay and Gulf covered with three sides, and this water reaches up to the coast or the land area. You can see bay. This water, bay water, also connect the coast, and the Gulf water is also connect the coast, and both bay water is covered with three side is land and one side water. Here also you see this water is covered by three sides from the land, but this Gulf is more deeper than the bay. Students, in this lecture we have studied three continents. They are Asia, Africa and North America. Now in next lecture we will study the remaining continents.